What's going on, YouTube world? I hope you're having a vibey night. Your man, Mr. Night Vibes, is here with some interesting and awesome facts about outer space. You know, there would be no night without outer space. In a way, the night represents, it mirrors the outer space, the mysteriousness, the blackness, the void, and the power. So tonight, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and talk to you guys and gals about the mysteries of the universe. Let's get to it. The first fact I have in front of me is that Uranus is tilted on its side. I'm sorry. I can be immature sometimes. A lot of times. But yes, the planet Uranus is tilted. Uranus is tilted. You might need to get that checked out, man. Number 2. Space is completely silent. Now tell me, man, just tell me if that is an ASMR or what. Just think about it. Outer space is completely silent. Like if we were standing on the moon, there would be no noise. That is unbelievable to me. Like, I'm a city boy. I grew up in a city, so like I can't imagine a night without noise. So just to think that's possible, that is happening as we speak, is just amazing. Oh, here's the explanation. Space is completely silent because there is no atmosphere in space, which means that sound has no medium or way to travel. Astronauts use radios to stay in communication while in space, since radio waves can still be sent and received. What a quiet place. By the way, you guys, have you ever watched that movie called Quiet Place? I think the second one's coming out soon. I love that movie. ASMR, quietness, it all makes sense. Let's go to the next fact about outer space. Let's go with this one. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system at 450 Celsius. Now I must be honest with you. I have no idea what Celsius equates to in Fahrenheit. I grew up in the United States. I live in the United States and we go by Fahrenheit. So I'm going to see if I can convert Celsius to Fahrenheit right now. Because I want to truly understand how hot Venus is. Okay, so 450 Celsius is equal to 842 Fahrenheit degrees. Wow. That is hot. That's hot. so small. You ever look at one of these basketball players or athletes, I'm like, man, this dude is huge. He's 7 feet 5 inches tall. Like, he's huge. But then when you zoom out from a person to a block, from a block to a town, from a town to a city, from a city to a state, from a state to a country, from a country to a continent, from a continent to a planet, from a planet to a solar system, from a solar system to the universe. It is amazing to think about how small we actually are. I tend to think, man, like, what is our purpose? Like, why are we here? Why was I chosen? Why were you chosen to live this thing called life on this floating rock that's rotating around a rock that's on fire? I mean, it's mind-blowing. Like, I don't understand what this is all about, but I'm gonna just enjoy it while I can. That's all we can do, man. That's all we can do. Alright, let's go to another fact by your man, Mr. Night Vibes. A full NASA spacesuit costs $12 million. $12 million. That is ballerific. That is the most expensive, ugliest outfit you can ever wear on this planet. Amazing. Let's find another one. Whoa, this fact right here. This fact. Speaking of ballerific, speaking of cash money, all those who follow me, you know what I mean when I say cash money. So this is a shout out to y'all, but this fact right here is completely cash money. So, like, Mr. Night Vibes approved. This is just silly. There may be a planet made out of diamonds. Wow. That is completely amazing. Let me tell you what they say. As far as space goes, this is pretty impressive. Duh. Research by Yale University scientists suggests that a rocky planet called 55 Cancri. They need to work on that name, especially for a ballerific planet such as this one. I'm going to highly suggest that to you, NASA. If you are watching my videos, watching my channel, change that name ASAP. Moving on. This planet of diamonds has a radius twice the size of Earth's and a mass 8 times greater than Earth's. And it may have a surface made up of graphite and interesting. Because if you step foot on the moon, your footprints will forever be impacted. They will forever be documented on the moon for as long as possible. Like, we won't be here for another 100 million years, so our grandchildren's times 20,000 or something like that. I'm just making this up. I am not a math expert, but you get my drift. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I would definitely sign my name on the moon. Sales demand. You will know me forever. Oh, this is a crazy stat. One day on Venus is longer than 1 year on Earth. What the heck, man? Venus has a slow axis, rotation, which takes 243 Earth days to complete. The orbit of Venus around the Sun is 225 Earth days, making a year on Venus 18 days less than a day on Venus. That is wild. So imagine how old we are right now on Venus. We would be so much younger but look so much older. That is crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. Wow. The universe, the outer space is so weird. The things we know that's normal is not normal in other places, man. Alright, this one's kind of scary. Just like the video that just happened in my background, in 3.75 billion years, the Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxies will collide. They will tackle. Like the Blitz football game we used to play back in the day, the collision will be violent. Man, that's kind of scary. But at least it's going to happen in 3.75 billion years. We won't be here. Unless science takes our soul and digitize it and then make us alive in a billion years or some weird stuff like that. But I'm not trying to get a headache tonight. I'm just giving you the facts. So let's move on. This is a low-key cool fact. If two pieces of the same type of metal touch in space, they will permanently bond. That's awesome. I think that's pretty cool. This is why. This incredible fact is also known as cold welding, and it happens because the atoms of two pieces of metal have no way of knowing they are separate. This doesn't happen on Earth because of the air and water found between the pieces. Wow. That's pretty cool. So if we have like two metals in space, it will automatically just fuse together into one. That is crazy. This is another wild fact. There is floating water in space. But not only that, you probably don't understand the depth of this fact, so I'm going to read you what it says. Astronomers have found a massive water vapor cloud which holds 140 trillion times the mass of water in Earth's oceans. Somewhere around 10 billion light years away, making it the largest discovery of water ever found. So now let's just think about this. If you take all of the oceans on Earth, right? And then multiply that by 140 trillion times, you have that amount of water just floating aimlessly in space right now. What the That is some random, crazy wildness right there, man. Can you just imagine a blob of water? Okay, that's crazy, man. That's wild. And I'm gonna hit you with one last fact. Because by the time you're done with this video, you most likely will become a certified astronomer. Certified from sales to man. NASA doesn't have to certify you. I'm certifying you. You will be certified by the end of this video. That's what I do for my subscribers, man. You won't get this anywhere else. The last fact. Here it goes. The sun's mass takes up 99.86% of the solar system. Made of 3/4 of hydrogen and helium for most of its remaining mass, the sun accounts for 99.86% of our solar system, with a mass around 330,000 times that of Earth. So the sun is just a bully. It is literally, he's just, or she is just a bully, just taking up space. She literally 99.8, that's literally all of it, like every part of the solar system, that the sun just leaving us a crumb of space. That is amazing. I don't know why I thought that the sun was just like a small part. I guess because we look in the sky and it's just sitting there as a dot. But now we know we are just a speck of a speck of a speck of a speck of a speck. Like when I eat my toasted peanut butter jelly sandwiches and the crumbs just rattle all across the counter. We are even smaller than that compared to the overall picture. Amazing. Well, this is your man, Sister Man. I'm glad you taking a part in my science project. I want you to have a good night, and